everyone, my name is Elisa May Yolanda Marbun. My NPM 21010300054. In this video, I will explain about barriers to effective interpersonal communication and overcoming the barriers of effectual interpersonal conversation. Check it out! A barrier is something such a rule, law, or policy that makes it difficult or impossible for something to happen or be achieved. Number 1. Sentiments. Sentiments barrier. At times it happens that people do not develop interest in communicating with their fellow employees due to their feeling of fear, mistrust, anger, or annoyance that may arise within their minds, and these barriers. Number 2. Filtering. Senders can encode and decode messages only in the context of their fields of experience. When the sender field of experience overlaps very little with the receivers, communication becomes difficult. Filtering means that more often than not we see and hear what we are emotionally tuned in to see and hear. Filtering is caused by our own needs interests which quit our listening. For example, the school administration talks down to a staff member who resents this attitude, and this resentment separates them, thereby blocking opportunity for effective. Number 3. Defensiveness. Defensiveness refers to both a feeling and a behavior. The feeling is typically elicited when you feel as though someone is being critical of you, and result in shame, sadness, and anger. In turn, behavior usually results from the feeling, such as being sarcastic, giving someone the silent treatment, or being critical in return. Number 4. Cultural difference. Cultural different communication also takes place between people belonging to different nationalities, religions, castes, creeds, races, ethnicities, etc. In other words, when two persons are communicating with each other, there might be difference in their cultural backgrounds. It is vital to overcome all the barriers that might occur within the course of communication. It is crucial to make people aware of one's own culture with whom they are communicating. In the form of communication, it is vital to form an understanding and acceptance of another person's culture. Number 5. Message crammed with information. Excessive information about the same subject matter may be perplexing. For example, you have 20 emails on the same theme. Each email contains some part of the theme. Instead, it would be better to have a single email from the sender which focus included from only the information you want. By and large, the human brain can only take in required information to process, and hence overloading in with irrelevant information will exceed in the human processing capacity. And the receiver will often miscomprehend or not comprehend at all what the sender is conveying to him or her. Number 6. Argot. Argot is a sacred language and vocabulary of a group of people, KBBA. Argot is a social variation that used in a limited manner in certain professions and confidential. Argot's manifestation is the diversity of the treasury, a sacred word created by a group of people which is used on a limited basis in person, profession, and aims to convey a message so that the message can only be understood by a group. Number 1. Simple language. Use simple language when we are having difficulty connecting. Overly complex words and ideas may be the thing standing in the way. Break down your conversation into its simplest parts and try again. We all come with our own biases, backgrounds, and interpretation of the word, and it's easy for two people to have entirely different views of the conversation at hand. Leave as little up to interpretation as possible and stick to the facts. Number 2. Control emotion. Stay calm. The hardest part of working through a communication barrier is keeping your frustration in check. Remember, you're not going to get your point across any clearer by seeming annoyed. Stay calm, and most importantly, by patient. Give the conversation that time it needs. Number 3. Listen ardently. When we're struggling to communicate, we often spend so much time focusing on our own words and not enough time listening and responding. Next time you find yourself in conflict with another, instead of finding new and different ways to restate your opinions or win the argument, try asking questions and actively listening to the answer. Don't cut off your speaker and ask follow-up your question. After all, listening is half of communication. Number 4. Use feedback. Use feedback. We could all learn a lot about our communication styles and skills if we got more feedback from others. Don't be afraid to share constructive criticism when it all genuinely helps the other person communicate more productively with others.